Look at my little braid up, like, okay. Hey guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. So, it is back to school time. I know that some people might have started school a couple of weeks ago. Maybe they started at the end of August, but I just completed my first week of school. The first day of school for me was this past Wednesday, so less than 7 days ago. But yeah, that was my first day of school. I am currently in my third year of university, second half, almost done. It'll be great when I get there. But for right now, I am still in school, and I know that a lot of you guys are too. So one thing that is very common with school is picture day. And while I haven't had a picture day in a while, at my specific university, you take your student ID photo in your first year, and then that student card lasts you for all of university. So like if you lose the card, then yes, you have to go in and retake the photo. But if not, then you're good to go and you have that card for all 4 years. So I haven't taken a picture day photo in 2 years. However, I have taken so many picture day photos from kindergarten up until first year of university. That is 15 different picture days. I've had a lot of experience with picture days, and some were great and some were not. And we're gonna delve a little bit into that in this week's video. But before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday. I make anywhere from story times like this to pop socket videos to how to make money online videos. And with all that being said, let's get into this week's video. So I know that you guys are probably expecting a video about me talking about my individual pictures. That's not what this video is about. This video is about the class picture. And I have a very specific story about this that just gets me, and I just have to tell you guys about it. If you guys want to see a picture in the future of me recreating my picture day pictures, like my individual ones, I am perfectly willing to do that, assuming I can find all of them. But that will be a video for the future. But today we're talking about the class photo. So for those of you who are in high school, you know that there is no class photo in high school, because while you do have your homeroom, you don't have a homeroom class photo. That's just not how it is. So you have a class photo from kindergarten to grade 8, because throughout those grades, while you have, oh, this is your English teacher and that's your math teacher, whatever, maybe when you get to middle school, it's still the same 25 people going from class to class to class. It's not like, oh, next period, I have math and you have science. That's not really how it goes, right? So when you're in elementary school, I'm from Canada. So for me, kindergarten to grade 8, that's all elementary school. We don't really have middle school, right? So all of those grades, you have a class photo. So that is 10 class photos that I've had. Junior and senior kindergarten, and then grades 1 through 8. I have never, ever had a class photo where everybody was present. And I'm so upset. I feel like it's not fair. I feel like everybody has had a class photo where everyone in their class was there, and I've never had that, and I'm so upset. Or maybe this is just a thing. Maybe nobody in the world has a class photo where everyone was present, because you know how there's like that one person who just like randomly disappears in like the middle of the school year, and there's this other person who shows up like once every like 2 months, and this one person who only shows up 2 out of the 5 days. Like, you know how you have like those flaky people who like show up when they feel like it? So maybe no one has ever had a class photo where everyone was present. I don't know, but I never have, and I'm so upset. Let me tell you a very specific story about when this bothered me the most out of all the times. So when you get a class photo where someone is absent, it says row 1, these people's names, row 2, these people's names, row 3, whatever, and then in like the bottom right corner it says absent, and then it says that person's name or those multiple people's names, and it's like, anyways, so we're gonna talk about grade 6, okay? We're gonna talk about grade 6. So I don't know exactly what happened, but in grade 6, or the year that I was in grade 6, so that was the 2010-2011 school year, I don't know if my school expanded, but for some reason we had 2 picture days, like back-to-back days. Like let's say it was Wednesday, Thursday, those were picture days. Usually it was just 1 picture day, and then you'd have photo retake day like 3 weeks later. But for some unknown reason, this school year there was back-to-back picture days, because I guess maybe there were more classes, maybe more students had enrolled into my school. I don't know what it was, but for some reason they couldn't get through all the classes on one day, so they had 2 days. This is relevant to my story, I promise. So on the first day, they called down my class, and one girl is missing. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was missing a lot. She was always absent, and so this girl was away, right? So I'm like, oh, another year, another person absent, whatever. And because at the time I didn't know that there was going to be 2 picture days. So then we all take our individual photos, whatever. And then the photographer like finds out that someone is absent. And then he's like, oh, well, we're coming back tomorrow because this year we're going to have 2 picture days for whatever reason. So we'll do it tomorrow. And like, hopefully she's here tomorrow, right? So I'm like, yes, one more opportunity for this girl to show up. I'm going to have everybody in this picture tomorrow. The next day rolls around. The girl who was absent the previous day, she was there. Every single student had showed up that day. You want to know what the problem was? The teacher was absent. The 1 picture day where every student in my class showed up, the teacher was absent, and that hurts me. So it's like, oh, first row, this person's name, second row, third row, blah, 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 bottom right corner, absent, miss whatever my grade 6 teacher's name was. Like, I was so upset. I was like, finally, there's not going to be an absent line. I'm going to be able to look back on this picture, and I'm going to be able to see everybody and remember everything from this school year and blah, blah, blah. No, because my teacher decided that she wasn't going to show up. The one time that all the students were present, the teacher decided, nah, I'm not going to be there. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I don't think that's too much to ask. The only thing I was asking was, can you just show up to school? Like, firstly, you're supposed to show up to school anyways. But I just wanted a picture with everybody present, and I never got it. Junior kindergarten, senior kindergarten, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All these years. I remember when I was in grade 8, I was like, this is literally my final chance, because I know that when I got to high school, there is no picture day. And I don't remember who was away. I just know that someone was away. If I were to bring up my composite photo of like my grade 8 class, someone is absent. I don't remember who it is, but I know that someone was absent because I always looked out for it. I'm like, I'm gonna do a head count. I'm act like you know what? I'm the teacher today. I'm taking attendance. Who's not here? Who's about to ruin my class photo by not being in it? Like, you know how like some people might ruin a photo by like making a funny face or something? Like, nah, you're gonna ruin the photo by not being in it because all I want is for you to be in it. That's all I'm asking. That's not too much to ask. I'm asking you to show up to school. I feel like everybody likes picture day. It's a day where you get your hair done and you wear your nice new outfit, and then you get to choose between all these photos. You get to choose the background, you get to choose the filter, and it's like, why would you miss picture day? Like, let's say that you don't like school. At least come for the picture and then go home after. Like, I don't know, but like, who misses picture day? I have never missed a picture day. My name was never under the absent, never. I would be sick and I would come to school for the 10 minutes that it takes to take the photo and then go back home. I have never missed picture day. And like, I just have a question. For those of you who are watching who have missed the picture day, and then you got your class photo, and then your name is the name under the absent. And like, I'm sorry, but I'm a little salty at you because There's someone in your class who wanted you to be there and you weren't there. But anyways, to those people who have been absent, and then at the end of the year, or not at the end of the year, like a couple weeks later, like, you know, when you get your individual photo, you also get the class photo. Like, the class photo is free. So, like, you can, like, pay for your photo, choose the package. You can get a big picture or, like, the wallet size picture, blah, blah, blah. So, the day when you get your individual picture package, you also get the class photo. It's free. Everybody gets that, right? I have a question. Real question. Do you put up the class photo, like, in your room, even though you're not in it? Or, like, do your, like, parents, like, put it on, like, a shelf in the living room, even though you're not in it? Like, I feel like if you have a class photo, like, there's, like, 30 kids in this class, right? And you're one of those kids, and then your parents, like, put it up in the living room. It's not weird that they have 29 other random kids that they don't know hung up in their living room because you're one of those kids. But if you're not in it and then your parents hang it up, then they just have 29 random kids' photos in their house. So it's like, what do you do with the picture? Like, do you just, like, put it in a drawer? Do you put it in a filing cabinet? Do you hang it up in your living room? Do you put it up in your room? Like, what do you do with it? Because you're not even in it. So it's, like, so weird that you just have a picture of a bunch of other people that aren't you in your house. So that is a genuine question that I have. For people who have been absent and you still got the class photo because that's how it goes, it's free. What did you do with it? Because you're not in it. So I'm just curious. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so that's the story of the time where almost everyone was present. Almost. All the students were present, but the teacher wasn't. And so my class photo got ruined. I have never, ever, ever, in the 10 class photos that I've taken, I had 10 opportunities to get it right. And every single time it was wrong, and it wasn't even my fault. It was whoever's fault it was who was absent. Yeah, you, whoever you are, you know who you were in my grade 6 class, my grade 4 class, my grade 1 class, my grade 7 class. You know who you are. All you people who were absent between the years 2003 and 2013 who were in my class and you didn't show up for picture day. I'm upset at you to this day. I'm 20 years old, and the last time someone was absent from a class photo of mine was when I was 14, and yes, I'm still upset about it. So yeah, that's all for this week's video. These are the questions I have for you to answer in the comments below. 1, have you ever had a class picture where everyone was present? Because if you have, I am so jealous of you. 2, if you are one of the people who was absent, what do you do with the picture? These are my 2 questions. Answer them below. So that's all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy it, be sure to share it with them. All my social media links will be down below in case you want to follow me on there. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday, and I'll see you next Monday with a new video.